What's up everyone, this is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In this video we're going to be going over cryptocurrency gaming altcoins. I'm going to be covering 10 projects in this video, giving you my opinions and going over the tokenomics and the main features of each project. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. So as you guys already know, gaming cryptocurrency altcoins have been booming, especially the bigger ones that are on everyone's radar, that are getting big partnerships and actually have their product launched and getting good marketing. A lot of these coins are already up over 10x, but I am going to go over 10 projects in this video, both high market caps and smaller market caps that are higher risk, and I'll give you guys my opinion on each one as well. And then you guys can do your own research and make your own decisions based on my research. So the main cryptocurrency gaming altcoin here is Enjin. I did pick this up in a trading series video at 45 cents in this dip right here. And now at $2.60, Enjin is a massive project, the biggest gaming cryptocurrency altcoin in the space, doing huge things in both gaming, NFTs, and creating lots of utility for the Enjin token. They also have their own wallet. So this is the biggest one at $2.2 billion market cap. We do have a couple other gaming projects that are getting close to this market cap, but Enjin is by far the biggest gaming altcoin in the space right now. All right, guys, so I do have some notes here for each project. I'm going to quickly go through. If you guys want to pause the video and read it over more thoroughly, you can definitely do that. There will also be timestamps in the video description if you want to skip around to a certain project. So we're going to be starting with Enjin. It is the biggest market cap here, but I'm not going to put these in order from biggest market cap to smallest. I'm going to mix these up, and they're not going to be in order of what projects I'm most bullish on. I'll also let you guys know which of these coins I'm holding and which ones I plan to buy more of. So also keep in mind, I didn't personally put together these documents. I did have my research team put together this research, just a quick summary of each project, the main points, and I will give you guys my opinions on each one as well. So the facts here, Enjin itself is an IT company that was founded in 2009. The company, which is based in Singapore, has various ready products like Enjin Network, Enjin Wallet, Enjin X, Infinity, and Enjin ENJ. So lots of products. They're creating a big ecosystem with a company that has already existed previously. So this is why Enjin is the biggest gaming altcoin in the space right now and the highest market cap. So I definitely see more growth potential for this product, especially as they start getting NFTs and more products ready and more partnerships. So I definitely hold a small amount of Enjin. I wish I bought more at the lower prices, especially when I picked this up in the trading series at 45 cents not too long ago. So the gaming industry is booming because there's a massive use case for not only crypto, but also NFTs in the gaming space. I do think this is where we're going to see the majority of NFTs being created for in-game items that can be traded on open marketplaces and allow players to actually own their in-game items instead of the company owning their account and being able to shut that down at any time. As you guys know, every massive multiplayer online game, the company can shut down your account and ban you at any time. Every item and all the gold you have on those accounts are gone in a flash. So this is why I like NFTs, allowing players to actually own the items from the game and trade them on the open markets. I really like this. It's also going to present opportunity for gamers to actually start making some money in gaming as well. So I'm not going to go too into detail on Enjin here because it is the biggest gaming altcoin. We do have 10 coins to go through. So you guys can pause and read through this, but most of you already know about Enjin. It is the biggest gaming altcoin in the space, but keep in mind it is at a major peak here. As you guys can see, the price has exploded, going from just around 15 cents at the beginning of January to now $2.60. Massive price surge here. So keep in mind this is very volatile. This could have a major price correction at some point. So if you're going to buy a peak price like this, you should be prepared and have done your research. Make sure it's a project you want to hold very long term, that you believe in, and you wouldn't be upset if it did have a price correction down 40 to 50%, because that is how a lot of these altcoins go, especially as early investors that have been dollar cost averaging throughout this entire bear market are taking profits. But keep in mind, as the project develops, they get more partnerships and do bigger things, the project should continue growing. So this is why I dollar cost average into projects I like, because if you go in all at one peak price. It's very likely there will be dips at some point. That's just how the crypto space works. It's very volatile. So I will be buying the dips here on Enjin in the future. If we do get a big 30 to 40% dip, I'll probably pick up a decent bag of Enjin. All right, guys, next on the list here is Decentraland MANA token, currently at $1.04. This has exploded recently as well, the second biggest gaming cryptocurrency out there. This is actually on big platforms, even on Binance US, which they don't have many altcoins listed, at a $1.6 billion market cap, which does make it the second biggest gaming altcoin. So Decentraland does have its own platform, as you guys can see at decentraland.org. So create, explore, and trade in the first ever virtual world owned by its users. So you could buy NFTs in this game, you could own land and create your own unique space, which is what I really like about this project. They're also burning tokens and doing other things, as you guys can see here with our research. So there's land, which are NFT tokens. Mana is the ERC20 token. So Mana is burned to claim land as well as to make in-world purchases of goods and services. So as you can imagine, as the game gets bigger and bigger, the price of Mana should be going up with basic supply and demand economics. As demand picks up and there's less supply because Mana is being burned for land and in-game purchases, that should definitely push up the price of Mana. But keep in mind, this is at a peak price as well, which has exploded from around 9 cents to over $1. It's done a 10x, just massive growth here. All right, guys, next on the list is Wax with the WaxP token, currently at 30 cents per coin, around a $500 million market cap. And as you guys can see, this was much higher at the peak of the last bull run, going over $4 very briefly, just based on FOMO and speculation. Crashed off completely, going as low as around 2 cents in the bear market, even lower than 2 cents at one point, and now at 30 cents, so is over 15x from the bottom of the bear market. But as you guys can see, this is just a tiny bump here, so it does have room for growth compared to the last bull market. Depending on what they're doing and everything, though, I do see higher potential in other cryptocurrency gaming altcoins, though, that I will be talking about. So I don't own any WaxP tokens. So this is a project that some of you may find interesting. Personally, I'm looking at smaller gaming altcoins that are smaller market cap and have higher growth potential. So as you guys can see in our research, so Wax and the WaxP token, they do have a second token as well. So Wax stands for the Worldwide Asset Exchange, and they do claim to be the world's leading decentralized video game and entertainment network. But I really haven't heard too much about this lately. It's very possible it does have a good run up soon, since so many gaming altcoins are really exploding. But personally, I'm not holding any, and I'm not really planning to pick up any in the short term. Maybe at some point in the future I will. But like I said, there is other gaming altcoins I am going to talk about that I think have higher potential in the short term. All right, guys, next on the list is Axie Infinity with the AXS token. They have a second token called Small Love Potion as well, which came out before this coin. And that coin really hasn't had as much success as this because they aren't building as much utility. As you guys can see, this had a huge run up. As soon as this token was announced, I did buy some around 50 cents and held that at the end of 2020. Since then, I have pulled out my initial investment. I'm just letting the rest ride. I didn't pick up too much, but I have done a 10x on this with it now being over $5. So AXS current market cap is around 250 million. The fully diluted, though, is 1.5 billion. So a lot of coins that are saved for rewards and future ecosystem development. As you guys can see, the price is at a peak basically right now. So this does have high potential in my opinion. They're doing NFTs. They have multiple cryptos. They're in the gaming niche, and if you guys do want to actually play the Axie Infinity game, you have to buy some Axies and then you battle them and you can breed them and actually earn some money by playing this game. I have heard of a couple people that are actively playing this earning around $200 per month. Of course, that was before the price really exploded as well. So if you get in early and you play and you accumulate some land and Axies and AXS tokens, and as the game gets more popular, there'll be more demand and less supply, like I stated previously, which should increase the price of these. All right, guys, so here's our research on Axie Infinity AXS. The utility for the token is staking, governance, and rewards for players. They do have a marketplace as well where different Axies are sold at different rarities as NFTs. You can also buy items and land in here as well. This is a promising game in my opinion. I haven't personally played it yet. I do own some AXS tokens just because I like the gaming space. And cryptocurrencies and NFTs, and they're doing all of this. So this is one that I think has high potential, but again, I only own a small amount of AXS that I'm just planning to hold long term at this point since I pulled out my initial investment, and I do think there's higher potential in other crypto gaming altcoins. So next on the list is Atari token ATRI. This is a massive name brand created by the Atari company. So this is a fairly new token that launched at the end of 2020. As you guys can see, it's at a peak price right now at around 35 to 36 cents. Still a fairly small market cap though, under 150 million, but we have to keep in mind the fully diluted market cap is 2.8 billion. So not a lot of coins in circulation yet. So as they distribute more coins and add staking rewards and everything to circulation, that could definitely create some volatility in the Atari token, which is why I only bought a small amount, and I will be dollar cost averaging in the future if I do see good opportunities with big dips. So this is backed by the Atari company. If you go to atarichain.com, you can see everything the coin is working on. So they're not just trying to be a video game cryptocurrency, they're building the token that will power the future of the interactive entertainment industry. So we'll see how successful they are with this, but definitely opens the door to more utility and use case for the token. So our research on Atari token here, you can see the goals. Atari token will be available in some games on the blockchain, such as slots with classic Atari themed games, along with classic table games like roulette and blackjack. So that is something huge too. They're in the gambling industry, and I'm sure that's going to be their main use case at first, which I definitely see a huge use case for gambling with cryptocurrency since it is on the blockchain. I've seen other projects attempt this though, especially at the last bull market that exploded in value and never really delivered on their products. So really depends on if Atari can pull this off and create blockchain based gambling games that are actually used and work. So high potential here in my opinion, but I'm not going to hold my breath on this. Like I said, there could be a lot of volatility in this project. All right guys, next on the list is the Sandbox SAND token, currently at 80 cents. This has also had a huge run up very recently, as pretty much everything in the gaming industry is just booming. Going from around 4 cents at the beginning of January now to 80 cents, massive profits here. So this is still only around $550 million market cap, but the fully diluted market cap is 2.4 billion. So we do have to keep that in mind. A lot of the coins in the max supply aren't in circulation yet. So depending how these projects distribute their tokens for rewards and everything, that will depend on volatility and the price and everything. So you do have to be careful with that with these smaller projects. And definitely look into their white paper and how they plan to distribute these coins over time. So this is on big platforms like Binance. They did something with Binance where they created some NFTs. This is also on Uniswap and other big exchanges. As you guys can see, lots of pairings here. So this is a big cryptocurrency game that's also doing NFTs. So as you guys can see, they just launched the NFT marketplace. I saw on Twitter they just sold their first NFT, which looked pretty interesting. This game does have a Minecraft sort of feel to it, but adding in NFTs and cryptocurrency. So definitely a game that has very high potential. I really like the look of it. And depending on how big the user base grows, the price of the SAND token could definitely have massive profits in the future. So I did pick up a small amount of this. Like I said, another coin that can be volatile, especially being at a peak price like this. You want to be very careful. Make sure it's a project you believe in, that you're willing to hold long term, and you're not going to get upset if there are temporary dips. So I did buy near this peak price here, but I will be dollar cost averaging over time as well. If there are any big dips, I'll definitely be buying some more SAND tokens because I do see high potential with this project. So here's our research on the Sandbox SAND token utility, access to the Sandbox platform, governance, staking, and free capture model. So different assets as well as land and NFTs, lots of different use cases here and lots of earning opportunities for gamers as well. So if you are looking to earn some cryptocurrency and money on the side while doing gaming, the Sandbox is definitely a project you may want to look into. So next project is Verasity VRA token, getting close to 4 cents. The market cap is around 150 million, fully diluted around 400 million. So this is another cryptocurrency gaming altcoin that is at a major peak price As I said, the gaming niche is booming in the crypto space, and this has gone from a flat price of around a fraction of a cent, 1/10 of 1 cent, now to around 40 cents, which is a 40x this has gotten in just the last couple months. So keep that in mind. Buying these peak prices here is very risky, because people buying through this bear market are in massive profits, and of course they're going to take some profits here. So Verasity is working on some interesting things. As you guys can see here, they're doing big token burns, proof of view protocol. It's the only protocol layer patented technology for the blockchain. They have the VRA wallet, buy VRA instantly, stake it if you want. Staking for 36.5% a year through the VRA wallet, and then you can earn VRA as well. They have an esports fight club they're working on, Verasity TV, POV protocol to launch NFTs. So lots of interesting stuff here, which is why the price has exploded, especially with other gaming coins booming. People are just picking up gaming coins in anticipation of a huge price surge. So just be very careful buying these peaks, as I say. I do think there's higher profit potential in other gaming coins, but if you do like what this project is doing, it may be a good long-term hold as well, or just a coin to have on your radar to pick up on future dips and do dollar cost averaging. All right, guys, next on the list is Chain Games Chain token, currently around 75 cents. So there isn't any current market cap on here because CoinMarketCap hasn't added the circulating supply yet. The fully diluted is at 367 million though. And as you guys can see, this has had a huge run up as well, because other crypto YouTubers and influencers have gone in on this heavy. So there's just a lot of demand for this project right now. Just recently was around 1 to 2 cents. Now at 73 cents, a massive run up. So people are going to be taking profits. This is a project working on some pretty huge things though. I unfortunately didn't pick any up. I was looking to buy in around 22 cents, but I ended up being busy that night and delaying it, and then it just exploded to around 75 cents to $1. So if there are any future dips on this one, I probably will pick some up if it does go down to around 50 cents or less. But right now, this is pretty high risk to me, and I do see higher profit potential in other coins. I do like what this project is doing though, as you guys can see in our research. So utility is deflationary. 1% of chain tokens used as transaction fees will be burned, which I do like deflationary tokens like this. There's staking rewards, some pretty decent payouts for that, governance, and then some other stuff as well. So facts, they're partnered with Atari and TrustSwap. They actually use TrustSwap to launch. Includes games like Call of Duty, Super Crypto Kart, and Chaino, and they're working on adding Fortnite and some other stuff, which I think is why the price has had a huge run up recently as well, leading up to these major events. So pretty interesting project here with some good utility, deflationary, staking rewards, and governance, adding a lot of great features into one project. Next on the list is Chain Guardians CGG token, currently around $3.15. This project is actually pretty flat and has only recently launched at the beginning of March. Did peak out here, getting close to $4, so it is getting close to the all-time high. But as you guys can see, only a $30 million market cap, but the fully diluted is getting close to 400 million. So a lot of the coins aren't in circulation yet, which, like I said, as they give out staking rewards and add more coins to circulation, that could cause some volatility, which is why I'm dollar cost averaging this project as well. I did buy some at different points here over the last couple weeks, but I didn't want to go all in, especially because it's so new. They have a lot of development to do. They are launching the RPG game in Q2, I believe. So hopefully that launches. Leading up to that major event, the price could definitely be moving up. So this is only available really on Uniswap right now, or Gate.io, which is a very small exchange. So be very cautious signing up on these. Very low volume, probably no liquidity on that exchange either. So Uniswap is going to be the best place to pick this up. Checking out our research here. So lots of utility, play to earn, you can stake, it's a governance, you can purchase NFTs and other collectibles with the CGG token. You can earn revenue through token buybacks as well, which I really like. So they're hitting all the primary features I like: NFTs, gaming, staking, play to earn, and governance. All great things mixed into one project. So it really depends on the games they launch and how big the user base gets. Like I said, with all these games, it really matters about how big of a user base they can get and how great the game is and how much people actually want to play it. So a lot of different factors that come into the tokenomics of these different gaming cryptocurrencies, so you do have to be careful, do your proper research, and pick projects that you believe in and that you're willing to hold long term and not be affected by short-term dips. So this is an interesting project I will be keeping my eye on. I do think it has high potential, but like I said, it is higher risk as it's newer and they still have a lot of development to go as well. Alright guys, last coin for today is Abyss from the Abyss platform. They're also working on a DeFi platform here. So this was delayed. It was supposed to launch in Q4 of 2020. They delayed it here till Q2 to Q3. Something I have noticed is this Abyss team really doesn't do many updates. If you go to their Twitter, the last update they have done was over a month ago. So if you go to the actual platform, which is just theabyss.com, they have a great working platform here, which I really like. I've actually played some games on here. I used the Abyss tokens to buy in-game currency on one of the games. So the games on here are very small that pretty much no one plays. So if they do get a really big game on here, I definitely can see the Abyss token exploding. But something I also have noticed is the team is lacking marketing. They're really not doing many updates. I think the team had to downsize throughout the bear market. So they did their fundraiser at the tail end of the last bull market. And they were selling coins around 8 cents. So we're barely back to that pre-sale price. And I was dollar cost averaging this throughout the bear market here. So the price isn't too high. It is around 10x from the bottom of the bear market. But keep in mind, the market cap at that time was less than 1 million. So the current market cap is $20.5 million. The fully diluted is only 45 million. So this is definitely the smallest market cap coin I mentioned today, and also the highest risk in my opinion, since the team has been downsizing and their updates are pretty much non-existent. Pretty much any money I throw into this, I expect to lose. So definitely very high potential, and they do have a working product, as you can see on theabyss.com. If they launch the staking and DeFi stuff and they get a couple big games on here, this platform and the token Abyss can definitely explode in price, being a very low market cap of 20 million. So very high risk, but also very high profit potential. This is pretty much only on Bittrex and Uniswap and some other small exchanges. So they do need to get on some bigger exchanges like Kucoin and Binance, which would also help the price rise. But like I said, I think the team has had to downsize and they're struggling throughout the bear market, probably not having enough funding to keep the entire team going on this platform. So at the point this project is currently at, it really wouldn't take much to really start pushing marketing, get some big games on the platform, launch the staking DeFi, and this coin could definitely explode. But I have reached out to them through email. I got no response. Their Telegram is basically dead. The Twitter hasn't had an update in over a month, as you guys can see. So the last update on Twitter was February 17th. So over a month, they haven't done any updates. Just updating people on what they're working on. Maybe even doing videos of the team in the office and everything. But they have nothing like that. I've even requested they do some stuff like this and they just completely ignored it. So it doesn't really seem like they care about the investors or doing any updates. They have slowly been adding games though, and the platform does seem pretty much done. They may need to add some small features here and there, but it is a working product, which is more than a lot of these other gaming altcoins can actually say. So another thing I want to warn you guys about this project is there's hardly any liquidity on Uniswap. So just trying to buy a few $1,000s worth, you're probably going to lose a percent of that to slippage. They definitely need more accessibility to this coin. They need to work on marketing and growth. It could definitely be high potential if they really started hiring people and started pushing marketing and getting bigger games. So I did save this for last because it is the highest risk as well. Keep in mind, none of these coins are investment advice. I'm just showing you guys my research, my 10 cryptocurrency gaming picks, since gaming coins have been exploding in the space, and I think there's huge use case in the future, and I think a lot of people will be coming to the crypto space through a lot of these cryptocurrency games. So that is it for today's video. I will be doing some other big videos like this on NFT coins as well as DeFi coins coming up, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on PancakeSwap and some other big videos as well. Another update on the 1K to 10K swing trading series. I'll try to get that out this weekend. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, a free way to support the channel is like the video, comment below, and share this video anywhere on social media or with friends and family that may find cryptocurrency gaming interesting. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.